Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Showtime with Mike and Heyman.
Welcome, everybody, to the premiere edition of Showtime with Mike and Tyler. This week, it is my turn to shine as you laugh at me. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing at you because what people don't know is that we're recording this on a very late Monday night. We've already done the next episode of Count It Out. So you're already fucked.
Yeah, and
people don't know how drunk you are right now.
I'm super drunk,
and it makes me so happy that it's one thing when we start Count It Out, we're both sober, and then we're drunk by the end. You're starting this show fucked up, so this makes me really.
Yeah, we went Broadway on our Mick Foley list. What you're hearing tomorrow, but nobody's listening to this, so I don't know how to go about this, but this is Showtime with Mike and Tyler. This is our little fun fantasy booking show that we're doing here. It is my week to book this week since you did the list this week. And next week we'll be hearing, what is it? Big Smoke Wrestling? What are you calling it?
I'm changing the name because
you got to go Maple Leaf Wrestling, man. Come on.
I'm not.
I'll fight you.
I'm not doing that, but I like it, but I'm not doing that. Anyways, long story short, I'm an idiot. I did not grow up in this area, so I don't know things. I always thought the Big Smoke was one of the many nicknames for Toronto.
Never heard that in my life.
It's not. It's the nickname for the city of London.
You got to go Toronto. Ontario. It's the 6, baby.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to call it the 6 wrestling.
You were running through the streets with my woes. It's the only Drake thing I know.
It's also Hogtown.
Who calls it Hogtown?
Every hockey fan ever.
Never heard it in my life. I watch football. Let's go Bengals. Division leaders.
Let's get on to your shitty show.
I've decided to name my wrestling promotion Count It Out Wrestling. Cow. I'm not creative. What do you want from me? I'm a great booker, but I don't know this.
Cow.
We're going with the cow.
You know who would love this?
Who?
Willie. Wasn't he the... Yeah. Wonderful Willie. He had the cow championship.
There you go. That's why I did it. Uncle Bill. I'm taking him from your roster. All right, let's get right into it here.
Championship Office Wrestling.
Cow. Championship Office Wrestling. Cow. All my fans will be dressed as cows every week. It's going to be fantastic. There's going to be milk flowing through all the nipples, all over the place.
This is going off the rails already.
Well, that's why we shouldn't have recorded till 2 a.m. while I drank Jack Daniels heavily.
2 a.m?
It is.
Fuck, it's 2 a.m.
It is 2 a.m, real time as we're recording this. As you're seeing this, we're just normal.
Okay, do this.
All right, we got Joey Styles and Corey Graves welcoming us to the show this week. We're going to hype up our huge main event right off the bat. It is a tag team match between Kenny Omega, our new world champion, and Walter. And they're going to be teaming up to face the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, and Okada. Huge tag team main event this week. Coming off the pay-per-view last week, where Kenny Omega beat Okada in the finals. Danielson lost to Okada to get to that match. And we have the new faction between Kenny Omega, Walter, and Nova with Don Callis as their manager. Big-time tag team main event this week.
All right.
We're going to get right into things, though. Adam Cole, baby's music hits, and he's going to be the first guy coming out to the ring. He is going to be taking on in one-on-one action FTR member Crash Wheeler. So,
can we stop for 1 second here?
Yeah.
We're missing a lot of information.
What do you want to know?
Number 1, do you have a name for your show?
Count It Out Wrestling.
Do you have a name for your show?
No. I'm not creative. I'm a great booker. I'm a booker.
What is the format of your show? You want 2 hours? You going? What are you doing?
I don't know. I got like 6 matches, like probably an hour and a half.
Fuck. All right. Jesus Christ. Where's your show happening tonight?
I don't know.
I expect better from you in the future.
I didn't know
That's
we had
all.
to go
You're
into
lucky,
this great
You're
detail.
lucky this is episode number 1.
Well,
That's all I'm
okay,
gonna say.
we're gonna be in Pittsburgh tonight. How about that? We're at where the Pittsburgh Penguins play.
As your fan,
it is 80% sold out.
As your one and only fan of Cal, I don't care. You're losing.
Free milk for everybody. Free milk for everybody.
You sure Kurt Angle isn't your fucking your GM?
Maybe he'll be my promoter. I don't know, my commissioner, whoever. Yeah. Anyways, can I get onto my booking here?
Please.
You're killing my buzz here. My booking is fantastic. I don't know my promotion name. I don't know where I am. I don't know my format, but my fucking show is great here, right?
Go.
Adam Cole is kicking off the show, and he's going to be facing Crash Wheeler. It's coming off of the pay-per-view. We've got the rivalry going on. Cody Rhodes has been aligned with FTR and Charlotte, kind of a little new breed horseman, if you will. And they've been feuding leading up to this with the Young Bucks, Adam Cole, and Britt Baker. So we got a fast-paced, about 8-minute match. I'm giving Cole the win here. He's going to go over clean after the match. We got Cody and Dax are going to hit the ring. They're going to try to attack Adam Cole. Got the Young Bucks running out to make the save. Britt Baker is trailing behind them a little bit. And from the side, almost like kind of a pounce, Charlotte's hiding, and she's going to smoke Britt Baker coming out. Lay out Britt Baker a little bit. It's going to let the heels kind of take a powder, get their heat back. The baby faces are going to be a little fired up about this. We're going to get you back. And then that feud's going to carry on for a couple more weeks to go, right? What do you think of my opening match?
I'm there. You got me. You got me.
Is this rivalry? Because I know you're on the fence. I know you don't like the Young Bucks and whatever. And
I don't like the Young Bucks.
Do I have you a little bit with this 4-on-4 feud here at least?
You got me with the Britt Baker and Charlotte stuff.
I like that the women, and this is going to be a theme of my promotion. There is going to be a lot of intergender creation going on here.
Okay.
But my next segment, though, we are going to have an in-ring promo. We're going to hear from our brand new world champion. We have Kenny Omega coming out with Walter. You got to have a promo, man. You got to have a promo. Kenny Omega, Walter, Don Callis, and Nova are all going to come out. Don Callis. Come on, you don't like Don Callis on the microphone? Are you a wrestling fan?
I don't hate Don Callis.
Okay, well, I
hate Harpo.
Who?
Harpo.
Who's Harpo? Oh, you hate Kenny Omega.
There you go.
We've gone over this on Counted Out many times.
Yeah.
No, whatever, man. Don Callis is going to berate the fans because at the pay-per-view, they bought into the fact that him and Kenny could ever have any kind of a rift together. You know, you're all idiots. Now we've surrounded ourselves with the greatest athletes on the planet. We're going to get our official introduction to Nova as the best pure athlete on the roster. We're going to get Walter introduced as the most dominant force on the roster. Kenny's going to take the microphone, just brag about how good he is, how he's got Okada's number after beating him, and how in the main event, he's going to prove it again by beating Okada and Dragon. As the promo looks like it's going to wrap up, we're going to hear the voice that we heard to end the pay-per-view last week. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is going to walk out to the stage. He's going to congratulate the new champion. He's going to say to keep that belt warm because it's only a matter of time before his client, Brock Lesnar, is going to take that title. And tonight, Paul Heyman is going to join the commentary team for the main event.
All right.
We're going to keep this little Paul Heyman tease thing going here. We don't have Brock coming out. You know, Brock is special.
You don't need Brock every week. As long
we
as
don't
you
need
Paul
Brock
coming out every week. Yeah.
So that's going to lead us into the next match here. And we're going to have Hangman Page come out, and he's going to have a squash match here. He's going to have a match against an enhancement talent. He's pissed off that he lost at the match against Roman. He's doing his best of 7 series with Roman to determine the number 1 contender. And this is just a pure 3-minute beatdown with Adam Page hitting all the big moves. We're going to build some steam back up from him after his loss against Roman. And when the match is over, he's going to do one of those old school WCW promos where he doesn't grab a microphone, but he looks into the camera. You know what I mean? Where he grabs the camera and he's just basically like, Roman, this is going to be your future next week. I'm coming for you. He's motivated. He's fired up. He's pissed off after a loss. I want to build Hangman back up again.
All right.
Oh, you don't like that?
I don't like enhancement talent.
I love enhancement talent. You're going to hate my shows going forward then.
If it's not Dale Wolf or Barry Horowitz, you lost me.
It could be Barry Horowitz. Who said it wasn't?
Or Steve Lombardi.
Yeah, there you go. Brawler. So after this match, we're going to get a video package airing that's going to hype up the debut of Kota Ibushi. Someone I haven't put on the shows yet.
You didn't bring him out last week yet.
I didn't bring him out, and I'm not bringing him out this week. I'm going to hype up his debut. I want it to mean something. So we're going to just show highlights of his fantastic moves, just basically saying Ibushi is coming. Sorry. Abusha. Sorry. I was thinking Hayabusa in my head.
At first, I thought you were trying to do a really bad Japanese accent.
No, I can't say names right. This is from day one of Count It Out. So, but Kota Ibushi is coming to Count It Out Wrestling. We don't know when yet. There's no date, but we're going to get a series of vignettes. I like hyping up debuts. So we're not doing surprise debuts. I don't like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to leave into the next match here. We're going to have MJF versus Christian. So I know Christian, I said, was going to be a one and done, but I decided we're going to bring him back for one more show.
Well, you're a piece of shit. What if I wanted to pick him up?
Well, you haven't. You didn't tell me you wanted to, and I know you're not going to, so suck it. We're going to have a little competitive back and forth match here. Wardlow, your favorite manager on the planet, is going to trip Christian's leg up. It's going to allow MJF to lock in the armbar submission. We're going to get the win off the armbar, so we're going to build MJF up a little bit here. A little bit of cheating, so it's not, it gives them that heat, right? When the match is over, MJF's not going to release the hold, though. He's going to keep cranking on that armbar. He's going to wrench on it. Wardlow's going to be pushing all the referees out of the way, not letting them get to Christian to make the save. That's going to bring Edge out to run out to, him and Wardlow are going to brawl a little bit. MJF's going to take the powder so he doesn't get the heat. Christian's got a very seriously injured arm now. We're going to add a little bit of heat on that feud here with MJF injuring Edge's best friend on the planet. And that's our write-off. Right. That's going to be our write-off for Christian. He's going to be dropped from the roster now, right?
Cool. All right.
You like that angle?
Yeah, I mean, I like it as much as I can with Wardlow involved.
Oh, Wardlow tripped him and got beat up by Edge. How much? We're not making him look like a superstar here.
You asked me a question, I fucking answered it.
God, I hate you. All right, backstage, we got Jesse the Body Ventura. He's going to do an interview with CM Punk. CM Punk is not happy about last night. Battle of the Egos. Those guys would be so good together on a promo, though, eh?
Yeah, they would.
Punk said last night it didn't go as planned for him. He lost in the first round of the world title tournament here. He needs to get his first win. He needs to start building some momentum because he's got his eye on the world title, as everybody should in this company. Everybody should want to be the world champion. He says he's got to work his way up the ladder now. And next week on our show, he's issuing an open challenge to anybody on the roster. Okay. Got to build Punk up a little bit, right?
Did you sign? I can't remember. Did you sign Swoggle?
No, if you want Swoggle?
Punk versus Swoggle next week? Okay.
I put Swoggle over. It's going to take us tag team action here. We got the Usos. They're going to go up against John Moxley and Eddie Kingston. Roman Reigns is going to be coming out with the Usos here. Before the match starts, there's no lovey fest here, but we're going to get a little head nod between Roman Reigns and John Moxley, little homage to their past. They're not boys anymore, but there's respect shown there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I got the Usos winning this match, pinning Eddie Kingston. When the match is over, we're going to have Jesse come out. We're going to have Roman Reigns cut a promo, putting over the match next week. He says it doesn't matter. You can group all these guys together. If it's Hangman Page, Brock Lesnar, Walter, or Kenny Omega, I don't care who it is. They're all going down to the head of the table. I'm going to be your next world champion.
Cool. Good enough.
It's going to take us to a little angle that we built on the last show. Jungle Boy is going to, I did not build this on the last show. I'm lying to you. Next match, Jungle Boy versus Rey Fenix.
Cool.
So we're going to have a one-on-one match here.
Flat out good match.
Yeah, before this match starts, so we're getting word from backstage that Christian is receiving medical attention, and it's feared that his arm is very severely broken. That's our final for Christian. So we're going to follow up on that a little bit, right? This match is going to end in a double disqualification. We're going to have Penta and Luchasaurus get involved on that. It's going to be a big brawl breaking loose here. We're going to start putting a little bit of steam on the tag team division now because we're going to crown some champions in the next couple of weeks, right? So no finish to this match, and these teams are having a little rivalry here, right?
All right.
It's going to take us to the next match here. It's going to be Britt Baker versus Deonna Purrazzo. So I've got Purrazzo makes her entrance. She's in the ring. Britt Baker's making her way down the ring, but I got Charlotte running out and laying her out with a chair before she can get into the ring, kind of putting a little bit of a beat down on her. Got to keep that rivalry going a little bit. I want to keep this 4-way feud going. Charlotte is, she got her beef with Baker. So I've got Baker getting up. I'm going to continue in this match. The referees are telling her, no, you're not going to fight, whatever, right? She's going to get in the ring. They're going to fight for a few minutes, but Deonna Purrazzo is going to get the win here with Britt Baker. I want to build Purrazzo back up. She's going to be my workhorse in the women's division for sure. And that's where we are with that match.
All right.
Are you enjoying my 4-way feud here? You're just saying all right to everything. I'm not getting anything out of you here.
I'm just bringing it all in.
You're bringing it all in. So we're going to get a little bit of a rundown here for next week's card. We're going to have match 2. The main event next week is going to be Roman Reigns versus Hangman Page. That's going to be our big main event next week. We've got the CM Punk Open Challenge. We're going to have a tag team match between Penta and Phoenix versus the Jungle Express because we built that up this week. And we're going to have a triple threat match to determine the number 1 contenders for the women's title. We're going to have Deonna Purrazzo versus Charlotte versus Britt Baker.
All right. I like that.
And that's going to take us to our main event. We got Kenny Omega and Walter going one-on-one against one-on-one. Sorry, that is not one-on-one. That is Jack Daniels speaking. We're going to have Kenny Omega and Walter teaming up to face American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, and Okada in the main event here. We got Paul Heyman on commentary. He's going to make some fun little ECW jokes with Joey Styles because they have their little pass together. We're going to have Walter really shine in this match. I want to get him over as a really strong force. He's Kenny's bodyguard. We're going to have Dragon get worked over for most of the match. I want Okada to get the hot tag because I want to keep him strong coming off the loss in the main event, right? I've got Walter laying out Dragon on the outside of the ring here after he has laid out Okada after the hot tag. So Walter's still looking strong, right? Okada gets the hot tag, clears house a little bit. Walter's going to hit him with a big move to take him down. He's going to bring Dragon to the outside. He's going to lay out Dragon. Kenny's going to set him up for the one-wing angel. We're going to hear the little guitar riff hit. Brock Lesnar's music hits. Brock is going to walk out to the stage. Kenny is going to be distracted. It's going to allow Okada to get the roll up. Okada's going to steal a win on our world champion here.
Okay.
So we're going to have Okada get a win back on Kenny. We're going to keep this.
I was a little afraid how you're going to end this one. I wouldn't have thought it smart to give another loss to both Okada and Dragon. Not already. But smart the way you brought Lesnar out because that's the way that it protects Kenny. I like it. I'm good.
Yeah. So when Brock's music hits too, Walter's going to walk halfway up the ramp, not all the way up. There's going to be no physicality, but there's going to be a real intense stare down there between those two. Right. The show is going to go off the air with Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar laughing together as Kenny Omega and Don Callis are pissed off in the ring. So we've still got the Brock Kenny tease going. We've got the Callis Heyman tease going. We've teased Walter and Brock Lesnar going here. And we got a win back for Okada and Bryan Danielson.
Yeah. Okay, good.
And that's what we're taking it.
I'm good with that.
So next week we've got Roman Reigns versus Hangman in the main event. CM Punk's Open Challenge. The number 1 contendership, triple threat, Britt Baker, Deonna Purrazzo, and Charlotte. And Jurassic Express versus Penta and Phoenix, as well as some other matches included.
All right. Cool. Yeah. You got me watching next week.
Yeah? What do you think? Where's my grade here? You gave me a lot of yeahs. And
I'm giving you a decent 8 out of 10. I'm sorry, man. It sucks. It's not your booking. It's your drafting that's going to keep you from ever getting a 10 out of 10 with me because you drafted guys I don't like.
That's fair.
So as long as you have matches, you're giving me piss break matches with the fucking Bucks and with Wardlow. You give me this shit. But
Wardlow's
so
a manager.
far,
Come on.
but so doesn't.
If you got to take a piss break during a manager, then
I
you
don't
must be
like
drinking
MJ.
as much as me.
I don't like MJF enough to tolerate Wardlow.
Fair.
But that's not to say you'll never get a 10 out of 10. The Bucks, you book them right, they might be able to pull something over me. I'm just not a fan at all. So it's going to be a hard sell for me.
Yeah. Well, what I want to do is I want to take your personal opinions of these people out of the equation, because there's a lot of people on your roster that I can say the same thing about. Yeah. I'm not into a few things, but from a booking standpoint, I've got storylines moving forward. I've got this 4-on-4 rivalry between the Bucks, Adam Cole, Britt Baker against FTR, Cody, and Charlotte, which I think is fun. I think that's a really fun thing.
I as well.
We've got Kenny Omega and his group. They've kind of got this weird little rivalry going on with a mixture between Brock Lesnar, Okada, and Danielson. You got the best of 7 building. We're starting to put some steam on the tag team division here. The Usos are going over strong again. You got Jurassic Express and Penta and Phoenix building up a rivalry. You got Roman and Hangman in this number 1 contender thing. So I'm trying to move the stories forward a little bit here.
Yep.
I think from a booking standpoint, I'm doing okay here.
You are. You definitely are going to get your ratings next week. I'm going to be watching next week.
And now I got to figure out what the hell I'm going to do next week, because I'm pulling a Vince McMahon here, going week to week by the seat of my pants.
Well, you already got 5 of your matches already set.
Yeah, I've got to put about two in there, right? But I'm happy with where things are going here. I'm intrigued where I'm going to take things, and I'm looking forward to next week. Big Smoke Wrestling, to be determined, named, changed.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what you put up for us next week.
And I look forward to doing it. I don't know how we're going to be ending this show every week. I always bring us home on Count It Out. So why don't we let you do it on Showtime?
How about this? On behalf of the fact that it's 2:18 in the morning and I'm drunk on Jack Daniels, and the famous words of Billy Red Lions, next week, Big Smoke Wrestling. Don't you dare miss it.
Get used to this shit. I like that. We'll end the show with that from now on. However, get used to us being tired and drunk, because we're going to be doing this show after Count It Out every week.
Don't you dare miss it.